So I recently broke my foot and went to, I was wearing a boot, and then finally I was told by my doctor to go see a physical therapist. When I entered this physical therapist's office, nice operation, beautiful operation, and I happened to ask him about a particular individual that owns another physical therapy center that I had franchised, and I have helped them grow to over 70 locations. So I said, do you know so-and-so? And he says, oh, I do. I said, so do you know about his business? He says, yeah, he's grown all over the place. It's growing incredibly fast. And I said, well, I happen to be the guy that franchised him. Have you ever considered franchising your business? And he immediately turns around and tells me, he says, well, I am a little bit apprehensive about franchising because my wife and I run this place. We keep a very good eye on the service, and we want to make sure that it never gets watered down and it never gets somehow damaged by a franchisee. So I told him, I said, first of all, let me tell you this. Franchising doesn't destroy brands, it builds brands. As a matter of fact, if McDonald's hadn't franchised, today you would ask me, what's McDonald's? The only reason you know McDonald's is because they franchised. And have you entered a McDonald's that provides you with inconsistent products? In other words, no one ever said, let's go to the other McDonald's because they have better fries or better burgers. Everyone provides the same service. Everyone has the same cleanliness as far as their bathrooms are concerned, or everything else, right? So franchising builds brands, doesn't destroy brands. As a matter of fact, when you open a second location, you have a higher chance of that employee not cleaning the bathrooms, getting you bad reviews, or providing more salt or less salt, or more this or less that, and getting you bad reviews, where franchising protects you from that. But more importantly, I gave him a very good question. I asked him a very good question. I said, the guy that I just mentioned to you that franchised his physical therapy center and grew it to 70 locations is sitting on probably a $50 million company or a $40 million company. And here you are trying to basically bring bread home every day, running a single physical therapy center, and you're working in this business day and night. Where would you like to be? Would you trade spaces with him? Maybe in your mind his business got a little watered down, but he's sitting on a $50 million business where you're still struggling to bring bread home. And that's where his eyebrows got raised immediately. And I kid you not, he quickly understood the power of franchising.